Hi guys, it is Susie and I am getting ready to do the 12 weeks of Christmas. First one. Now on my 12 weeks of Christmas, I've just been searching kind of the internet and YouTube for really inexpensive gifts that you can make for friends or co-workers where you don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. These here actually come from oh gosh, I cannot remember her name. She's Lyric Lover, and I will put that in the description box with her name. She does things for craft fairs. As a journaler, where I like to search for journals or scrapbooks or mini albums, you know, she actually has series on craft fairs. And these are some things that she makes for the craft fairs right here. And anyway, so this is the first thing I'm going to kick it off with because these have been so much fun. They're fast, they're simple, and they don't take anything to make. If you've got some scrapbook paper, even scraps, you know, or little 12 by 12 pads laying around that you've just got pieces of, this is a really simple thing. This here, I bought at Walmart. They are these little photo albums. And this is what she does. I mean, she buys, I don't know if she gets them at Walmart or the Dollar Tree or the General Dollar or where exactly she gets hers. But I found these at Walmart. They're 97 cents. And all you have to do is take these out right here. You just take it out of the front and you take it out of the back. And I just simply cut my paper the size of this right here. I measured it and cut my paper this size, and you just reinsert them in the covers. Super simple. This here is a Christmas one, and this is just some scrapbook paper I had. The most wonderful time of the year. I had a sticker sheet also that matched it, and I have stitched around it. I've just layered on my piece of cardstock for the background there, and here's the back. I just added a little, this is a sticker backed on another piece of coordinating paper, pattern paper, and then my pattern paper, of course, I matched on the front and the back. Then I simply just, here's your inside. If it's double-sided, your inside will have the paper already. And I just took seam binding and tied it around the center of the book and then attached it here. So here is a Christmas one, and I've just stitched it in red. I've stitched around this one. Here is a Halloween one, and I've done the same thing. I believe this is Authentique's, one of Authentique's papers here. I don't remember the names of them. This is a Graphic 45, I believe, or this might be Authentique also. But anyway, they were just scrap papers I had laying around. Anyway, I've stitched around here, and I have put a little sticker on the back here and just stitched around my cover. And once again, you just open it up to the center of the little book here. Here's the inside. This was double-sided paper, so you don't have to decorate the inside. And then I've added some, this is actually, this is not a, this was sheer ribbon here. This was just some it's almost like a grosgrain. I believe I got it at Michael's, this here. Anyway, it's just a thinner ribbon. But anyway, here's the Halloween one. I've got a little beware right here. Love it, love it. These are so super simple and fast. Here is another one I've used, silk to tie. I have used my typewriter that just says memories. And this is just a little image off Pinterest. I believe this is some Prima paper. I believe this is some Prima paper here I've had. And then the little girl image there. I even backed it in some fabric, some coffee stained fabric. Here is the back side, which I didn't put anything on. I just left it like it was. Here is the two-sided or the double-sided. Here's the other side of the paper. Here's this one. How cute is that? I absolutely love these. This is my favorite. I have been playing around with some matte mediums and just some paints, trying to oops, well, my phone is loud. Sorry about that. Trying to work with some of the paints and all. So anyway, this is just an Pinterest image also. And I have just tied some black seam binding on it. Here is the inside. And this here, I actually used the cover on this one. I have this masking paper that has been stained, coffee stained. And I simply just wrapped it around, glued it down, wrapped it around, glued it down, and then just cut it to fit. You know, just cut it the size with this in it. But I actually use this for sturdiness on that masking paper, because that masking paper is pretty thin. So I did use that, and I've just, here's the inside. You can see it's coffee stained. So anyway, this is my favorite. You know, but vintage is my favorite. I love vintage, so for me it's these. But anyway, how cute is that? I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to, you know, have a gift homemade anyway, because homemade is just where it's at for me on Christmas. So anyway, those are the little photo albums like that. Then I was at the Dollar Tree, and I seen they had these calendars. Okay, they're just 2018, 2019 calendars. So I thought, well, why couldn't you do the same thing that she had done with these little photo albums, because they're plastic covered? Why couldn't I go ahead and make a little cover for it? Well, not so easy, because I really didn't check out these too well. They do have, especially the Dollar Tree, and they'd probably be better if I got them at Walmart. And I know they can't be that high. I think even Michael's has these for maybe $1.50 whenever the new year's getting ready to come in. But these do have like a color green in them, and they do have different pictures in them. So that kind of created the problem for me when I couldn't just do the cover the way I wanted to. But I did try to use it because this one was a butterfly theme. I used my typewriter to put 2018, 2019 on it. I have to wrap this in some twine. Made me a little tag that said "just for you," because I thought that might be a cute little gift for a coworker. And anyway, and they can just, you know, take that seam, the twine off. And since it is butterfly and green on the inside, here's some of the butterflies. I had to kind of go with a butterfly theme. So this here I got off Pinterest. I just put in botanical and butterflies, and this was the cutest one I could find. And I actually just used the cover itself. I did use this. I didn't take the cover off, and I just put me some, well, I painted it first white where you couldn't see any of the cover sticking out. Then I just used a piece of textured cardstock in a craft. Then I cut my paper to fit, and you can't see any of the color shining, the cover shining through when I painted it. I did use a little distress ink and things, but anyway, I would have liked to have done a different cover, but like I said, since I didn't really look at the inside and didn't pay that much of attention, I did have to go with the butterflies. I really couldn't make it a vintage theme like I wanted. But if I had bought some somewhere else, I may have got out of, you know, having to do it that way. But this is one of the Dollar Trees. So, I mean, you know, you got $1 for the calendar. You know, and I could have put something here. I didn't, though. But anyway, this is my little Dollar Tree calendar also that I thought would be cute as a gift. So anyway, here is just my first week into the 12 weeks of Christmas. And I do love these. And the Lyric Lovers channel where I got these from, I will be doing a couple more things that I seen that she had that I thought was interesting and cheaper for the, you know, Christmas gifts and things. So anyway, here you go. This, like I said, these are so fast to make and so simple and so inexpensive. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching.